Before I introduce our board chair, I want to let you know that the Children's Art Tower that we usually have, the craft tower, has made its way here. So if you are interested in putting some of your tickets in a bag for that particular item, Chelsea will take care of you. So that has been added. It got here a little bit late, so make sure if you're interested in that, it's a really nice gift. So Chelsea will get you some tickets if you're interested. Today, we are going to have just a couple of remarks, and then we're going to start the lunch line. So I would like to introduce our current board chair. He's a great guy to work with. He's very supportive of our organization, obviously, and a good leader in our community. So Scott Whitehouse, our current board chair.
All right, since I'm the only thing standing between you and lunch, I will be brief. I did see the judge last night, and he yielded 15 minutes of his time to me, but I promised not to take that much. My great honor to welcome everyone to Showcase 2014. I've seen this event evolve over the last 7 years that I've been involved with the Chamber and Economic Development Authority. 20th year for Showcase, it's a big deal, and then of course the 50th year anniversary. It was a great honor for me to be able to stand among such great business leaders that have been involved with the Oldham County Chamber and Economic Development Authority over the past 50 years. Give a special welcome to all of our former board chairs. Thank you very much for your service. Won't ask you to stand up again. You've been standing for a long time waiting to begin. But the presence of all the folks that came back, some of them traveled in for the event, shows how close they hold Oldham County to their hearts, and that's a really big deal. During our community's progress over the past several years, whether it be the attraction of Tri-County Hospital, Torbett and Castleman facility, might have been the sign ordinance or the moist vote 11 years ago, regardless of what it was, the Chamber's always led the transformational activities that have helped Oldham County to grow and prosper. And I'll pledge to you today that we are absolutely still on that path with many great things yet to come. It's important for a community to have a strong chamber, and equally important to have strong economic development initiatives. Companies want to locate where there is a sense of community and where companies can work together with its leaders to make the place even better for everyone. And I'm pleased to report that Oldham County absolutely is that place. A lot of good things have happened recently. A lot more things are going to happen in the future. I'd like to thank all the exhibitors that took their time to set up their very nice looking booths, and had a chance to walk through those. They look great. I know that from 4 to 8 this evening you're going to have an onslaught of individuals coming through and seeing what you've got to offer. And we appreciate the investment of your time and your financial resources to be here today. This is the premier business event for Oldham County, and we truly hope that you're rewarded by your participation today. I would like to recognize the members of the current board. If I could have all the current board members stand that I've got the honor to serve with. I certainly appreciate all of these folks. If you'd give them a round of applause. I can tell you that all of the board members really take the best interest of Oldham County into heart. We don't always agree on every topic or sing kumbaya when we're in our meetings, but I can tell you that the result that comes out of the meetings is the best thing for Oldham County. And that's what I think all of you expect and deserve, and that's what we deliver. Finally, I'd like to recognize our staff, Dina, David, Missy, and our newest member, Camille. Where would you guys please stand up? And then Camille's back there waving in the back. And then Lynn has also been a great help to the organization here recently. Thank you for your efforts. And I'll close by wishing everyone a very successful Showcase 2014. And it's my great honor to introduce the next speaker, Chris Rohde, President of Baptist Healthcare LaGrange. We really appreciate Chris. He serves on the Chamber Board. very active in a lot of things in Oldham County, and without the support of Baptist Health LaGrange, a lot of events in Oldham County would not be able to take place. So thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you, Scott. It's an honor to be here today. I thank everyone. It's great to be part of the showcase. I know this is the 20th year. I was sitting next to Marcia Biven there, and she was like, I was at the very first showcase at Camden Elementary. So I know it's come a long ways. So congratulations on the 20th year and it's the 50th year of the Chamber. So that's really neat. Baptist Health LaGrange, we're 27 years in the community. And there's a lot of things going on at Baptist Health LaGrange that I want to let you know about. In the last 3 years, we've seen the addition of 6 new surgeons that have joined us in the areas of OB-GYN, general surgery, got 2 new orthopods that are sports medicine trained, and then a couple of gastroenterologists. And as a result, our volume went up, which was wonderful. So we renovated our surgery area, just enjoyed the first full month in February that it was open, so we're real excited about that. And then a few years ago, we did a community needs assessment, and we identified several areas that we were going to focus on for our community, which is what we're here for. And won't surprise you, but cardiology, oncology, and stroke were the top 3 areas that we really have been investing our time. And as I speak, we're putting the final touches on our new cardiac testing center that's going to open up in mid-April. And then real excited about our cancer program. Just a couple of weeks ago, we started infusion therapy, which is chemotherapy. First thing we did was build a state-of-the-art chemotherapy prep room, a sterile area for that. It's the latest and greatest in the Commonwealth. And we started doing infusion therapy a couple of weeks ago, and this past Tuesday, we saw 26 patients in our oncology clinic. It's really going well, and I don't want anybody to have to be an oncology patient, but you know you have a place that's close to you. The Henry County, Trimble, Carroll County residents, Oldham County residents don't have to drive all the way in to Baptist Louisville. It's the same physicians, same staff in LaGrange. We're also proud of our relationship with Oldham County EMS. We began a relationship with them a couple of years ago. It's going very well. They helped us get our stroke certification. As I mentioned, that was one of the areas we were focusing on. So recently we went through our survey with no deficiencies, and we're now a primary stroke certified center. And so we're real happy with that. We're also recognized by the American Heart Association as a heart attack sending center. We're a pilot for them. So any patient that arrives with heart attack symptoms, we're able to give them to Baptist Louisville. We've seen times from our ED, our emergency department, to opening their vessel at Baptist Louisville in 60 minutes. So we're real pleased with that. But in closing, I invite you to come to our booth, the Baptist Health LaGrange booth, and all the booths out there. Get your blood pressure checked and have a great time. We're pleased to be here, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris. Baptist Health LaGrange is our title sponsor, so we really appreciate their support for everything we do in the Chamber, and specifically for this showcase. So thanks to all the Baptist folks that are here. I want to thank all of our sponsors today. You'll see them in your program, and I hope that you'll take a minute and know who is supporting us in a way that goes above and beyond the call of duty. This is an important event for us. And we are very grateful to Baptist for the title sponsorship and to Norton Brownsboro Hospital for the luncheon sponsor. And you'll hear from Andy Strasbaugh after lunch. So thank you, all the sponsors, for being here. And please show your appreciation for them as well and take a look at the program. I also want to thank the Oldham County YMCA, because I know this is a huge burden. I don't know if it's a burden. Peggy might not like me saying burden, but it's a chore to have us here and take them off their schedules a little bit and have chairs and tables and stuff on the fields. And we are very grateful for them, and they're wonderful to work with. So thank you very much, Peggy. I saw you earlier. I know you're here somewhere. There she is. Thank you, Peggy, and all your staff. And last but not least, I have to recognize our committee. There are a lot of people that make this event successful, and I'm going to say their name and ask them to stand, and you can just hold your applause until they all stand, and then we'll start our lunch line. I want to recognize Ginger Chapman. She chairs our silent auction and does a great job organizing our baskets. Dell and Fred Courtney with Vision Works take a major leadership role for us. There's Dell back there, I can see her. Lynn Huffman, who came and helped us with Gallapalooza, and she and I worked together many years ago, and she has really helped all of us, me specifically, get through the last couple of months. Gail Johnson helped coordinate our basketball shootout. He's not here right now, but we're grateful to him. John Longstreet, who gets all the banners up, gets them down, and went out there, he is, got him out there, and we knew it was going to snow, and he went, took them down, and he put them back up when the snow melted. So John, thanks for all that you do for us. Pfeiffer Stevens, who also works with us on the auction. We could not do that without you. They make sure all those baskets are beautiful. And Vicki Miller with the Oldham County Environmental Authority. We are so grateful for her. She was a big help, too, this year on the silent auction. And Chelsea Nemick, there she is back there, who puts all our crafts together. So I hope I have not left anybody out, but thank you, committee. You all are awesome, and I'm so grateful to have you. Thank you. And Scott recognized our staff, and I could not go a day without this group. I don't know. When Carmen left, I thought that was bad enough. And I'm very blessed to have David Bazanis, who we promoted this year to assistant director, and Missy Klein, who does our office and books, office management and books. And we're very excited that Camille was not afraid to start her new job this week. So welcome, Camille Coltrane. Thank you, staff. I usually ask one of you to give a blessing for our meal, and I did not do that this year. I took that privilege upon myself, and I wrote a blessing. So if you wouldn't mind, let's just bless our food that's in our bellies instead of what we were about to eat, and we'll go that direction, and then we'll get back on track. So if you just take a moment and put yourselves in the presence of God and remember that this is the start of Lent. Thank you, God, for the opportunity to gather with one another today. Thank you for the many years of wisdom, laughter, and friendship that fill this arena. Our chamber is blessed to have the resources and the people that want to make the community a better place. We also thank you for this beautiful weather today. We ask you to bless our event and the businesses and people that are participating. Keep them safe. Help them to create new opportunities for themselves today and to meet new challenges. We ask you to bless our staff and our leadership, keep their bodies strong and their minds sharp and creative. We ask you to bless the elected officials that are with us and all around the world, that they may be open-minded, fair, humble, and enduring. And we ask you for your blessings on the food that we have eaten and the hands that prepared it. Amen. Thank you for just letting me back up a little bit. I was mentioning our sponsors, and we're so grateful for them, and we're very happy to have Norton Brownsboro Hospital sponsor our Showcase Kickoff Luncheon. And to bring greetings today is Andy Strasbaugh, who's the Vice President of Finance and Operations and one of our Chamber Board members. Andy, welcome, and thank you for your support.
Good afternoon, and I'd like to thank everybody for taking time from their busy schedule to attend the 2014 Oldham County Chamber Showcase Luncheon. As Dina mentioned earlier, this is the 20th year for the Showcase celebration, and it's also a celebration of the Chamber's 50th anniversary, or 50 years of service. Norton Brownsboro is very happy to be the host for the kickoff luncheon this year. In addition to being a chamber member, I've had the privilege of serving on the chamber board now for multiple years, and understand firsthand what an excellent job Dina and all of her team do in trying to get the word out on all the Oldham County businesses. I'm also a resident of Oldham County. I've been here for about 10 years. I've got a son at Oldham County Middle School. I've got 2 at Buckner Elementary School. I've got a wife that teaches at Crestwood United Methodist Church. So we truly do try to live by the old slogan that the Chamber had of live, work, buy, and play in Oldham County. So as we move forward with today's luncheon, I would like to thank Dina and David and Missy and Camille once again for all the work that you all do. I'd like to thank all the other board of directors. Wish Laura a special good luck as she gets ready to take over the reins and have to deal with us other board members. And most importantly, I'd like to thank all the other sponsors who are here today and who have made this event possible. I truly understand that events like this don't happen without all the generosity of all the sponsors that we have. And finally, in concluding, I'd like to give a special thanks to all the other board members and all the other board chairs that have led the organization over the past 50 years. We truly wouldn't be in this position without all the hard work and dedication that they have done and the path that they have laid in front of all of us. So once again, just like to say thank you for being here.
We have started a tradition that we are always wanting to hear from our county judge executive, and he's not going to give a state of the county address or anything. I just like for him to bring greetings. We're always honored to have him. So please welcome our Oldham County Judge Executive, David Vogel.
Scott said that he had asked for 15 minutes of my time. It probably scared everybody, but I only have 2 left, so it won't be that quite so bad. And but you always stop and think about it here. Who are we? We're Oldham County, correct? There is nothing average about Oldham County. We're a great county. The ladies in Oldham County are better-looking ladies than all the other ladies in the other 119 counties in Kentucky. The men are all more handsome than the other men in the other counties. Our children are far above average, thanks to handsome men and beautiful wives and mothers, and our great school system. We're above average in sports. We're above average in charitable giving. We're above average in public services. We're above average in living standards. We're above average in protecting our environment. We're above average in just about everything, except there is one thing today that we're average in, and that happens to be the average temperature for March 7th of any particular year, right? And I'd say that's great, and I'm willing to accept that average because I think we're having a heat wave here, a tropical heat wave, and so we can enjoy that very much. I was privileged to be here today with so many gray hairs. Some who have more hair than others, but a lot of them have gray. I see Dennis over here and Bill, and I know Scott, he's losing some of his and some others. And I've never thought gray hair was all that great or even hair. You know, it was just having a head was good as far as I was concerned. And, you know, if you're bald in the front, they say you're a thinker, and if you're bald in the back, it means you're romantic. But if you're bald from front to back, you just think you're romantic. So it's a pleasure to be here today and see some of the pictures, even if it was silent movies. Took us back. We saw all of us are progressing here in time. Thank goodness we're all still here. Have a chance to build up, enjoy, celebrate our community, and go forward with it. So I congratulate the Chamber for being in its, I guess, 52nd year, or is it said 50th, but I think it really began in 1962 with an idea. Nothing happens until someone has an idea. And then it takes a lot of pushing and pulling and cajoling and talking to overcome all the negatives that are out there. There's always a reason to say no. Someone doesn't like this, doesn't like that. To make anything positive happen takes a lot of initiative, a lot of effort, a lot of persuasion, and sometimes a lot of time. Our county right now is in the midst of $77 million of road building projects. A number of them have been on the table for a long time. As long as I've lived in the Grange, I've heard about a need to get underneath the railroad track, and we're getting closer. We expect to have an Allen Lane underpass built by 2017. We're building a bridge across the interstate to let traffic move more easily into Oldham Reserve. We're building a 4-lane road in the southern section of Oldham Reserve. We're widening Highway 42. We're working at Dairy Queen and Crestwood to improve that intersection. Bridge Hill is going to someday be a memory. How many times have we gone out Highway 22 and wondered if, when you enter one end of that bridge, if you're going to come out on the other? I think we've all had that fear. It's close. We're getting there. We're making a lot of progress, and I feel that it's coming. It's all coming to fruition, but it's been out there a long time. So be patient just a little bit longer, and you'll see some of the great things happen in our community that all of us on fiscal court have been working to achieve. I also congratulate the Chamber for having 20 years of a showcase. You know, some of us have been here on and off from the very beginning. It's hard to believe. We all know when you're 60-some that 20 years can go by pretty fast. Looking ahead, it seemed like a long time. Looking back, it was just a couple of heartbeats. And so we all hope to be here for the 40th anniversary. We can all still survive that far. We'll be here to enjoy it. So anyway, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the Chamber and thank everyone in our community for participating in this showcase, showing off the great things in our community. I hope people will come this afternoon, learn who we are, what we are about. Our county government is doing everything we can each day to try to build up our business community, to bring more customers here for you, to give you more opportunity to provide your service, to make a sale, to be proud of your community and take part in its growth and its prospering. So without you, we wouldn't have a retail base here. We need more than manufacturing. We need retail. We need manufacturing. We need service industry. So I thank all of you. I thank the hospitals for the leadership they have provided and the members of the Chamber who have stepped forward and taken leadership positions. I thank all of you for the last 50 years, and Laura, who will take over next year, Scott, who is handling it this year. I thank Dina as well, and I did bring Dina something. We go to a number of ribbon cuttings and generally give a plaque and a proclamation to someone creating a Oldham County Day for whatever that business is, something they can hang on their wall and always remember the day that they opened their door officially. So I thought Dina could use a plaque today too. It doesn't give you a proclamation, but there was a nice article in Business First about Dina here a couple weeks ago and the good job she's doing in Oldham County. So we framed this up for you and they're happy to give it to you.